plans. Everyone has one. My purpose is to inform you on the current cell phone market and what is available so that you can make better informed decisions to save you time, money, and lessen frustration. First, I would like to talk to you about the different service providers available. First, you need to see which service providers have the best service in your area where you're going to be located throughout your contract. I'm going to talk about 4 major service providers: Alltel, Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint. Alltel is more of a southeastern service provider, not offered up north or out west. Verizon is the biggest service provider, and that is offered all over the U.S. AT&T is a growing service provider. They have seen big increases in their company since their release of the iPhone, and they've been buying up a lot of the smaller contractors as well. Sprint is more of a northern service provider for up north, so it's very important to find out if you're going to have service with the contract provider that you're going to have. If you can't make a call, you don't get service in your area at your house, chances are you don't need to have that provider. And the second thing, you need to figure out what contract best suits you. Most providers offer a 2-year contract now. There used to be a lot of 1-year contracts. We're better, you're not tied down as long, you can change your plans. But most of them are to a 2-year now. You can also do a pay-as-you-go and a prepaid. Usually people do not choose that route to go unless they're not using their phone as much. If you're on it all the time, every day, it's much better to choose a 2-year contract and then choose which contract fits your needs best. You need to figure out how many voice minutes you need, text messaging. You can get unlimited. A lot of the places offer unlimited texting, or you can buy up to say 500, 1,000. And most of those are going to be $10 extra a month for the unlimited texting. And you also have a data plan with smartphones, which a smartphone is the phone capable of accessing the internet, has an operating system of Apple, Android, BlackBerry. That's going to be the system that the phone operates off of and connects to the internet with, which would make different apps available in each app market. Different phones as well, Motorola, HTC, Nokia, different providers there, all of those would be on the Android market. BlackBerry phones are distinctly BlackBerry and operate on the BlackBerry market. Your Apple phones are your iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 4S. All of those are going to operate on the Apple market, the Mac market. And they have different apps, offer different applications for every phone. You also need to be worried about the signal strength that you get. Each phone has a different capability of sending and receiving signal strength. Some of those follow as VID00011, 3G, and the newest, the 4G speed. That is basically your download speed. That's how fast you can send and receive data to your device. And that's going to be the end factor in determining how fast you can connect, send, receive data, get on applications, check your mail, and send videos. The 4G is the most current and newest, and Verizon is the only carrier that offers that in this area, and that is supposed to be coming to our full area in mid-December. 4G coverage throughout the full Verizon area. And Alltel does not offer that yet. They offer a 3G service, which is fairly fast. That's new. That's what most of the carriers offer. You also need to be very aware of roaming charges and hidden fees. That's how the cell phone towers work. Each carrier owns different towers, and they share each tower with one another and different ones. Some people don't share the towers with each other, so you need to know who their roaming partners are and where you can pick up roaming signals and what the extra roaming charges are. Most of the 2-year contracts, you're not going to have any of the roaming fees, anything like that. You get a free voicemail account, all that setup is included. Can get very expensive if you're roaming and do not know it and you're being charged, so watch out for that as well. Customer service is going to be very important. You've got to have someone that's going to help you. If you get a phone you're not happy with, you're having problems, you need to be able to bring it in, see someone within 5 to 10 minutes, talk to them, and get the problem resolved. I've had very bad experiences with Alltel customer service, just for one I have, and that's deterred me from being with them because it's very frustrating when you have a phone and you can't use it, can't receive calls, especially when you're using it for a business or something you have to have, and you're missing calls and you don't know it. It's really can be a pain. So always check out the customer service, online customer service, fax, read reviews. They need to have a 100 or a 24/7 1-800 number that you can call and get customer support at any time. Be skeptical of smaller companies with bad customer service. Also, be aware of the activation and early termination fees. Most companies will charge anywhere from $50 to $200 for activation of a phone. You need to know how much that fee is going to be, and the early termination fee as well, if ending your contract short of the 2 years would be a factor, because it could be up to $200 to $250 just to cancel your contract. So always know what you're getting yourself into before